Hello, my name is Casey Bell, and I am author of The Diary of Stephanie Dane. Today, we're going to read part one of chapter one of The Diary of Stephanie Dane. The Diary of Stephanie Dane, chapter one, part one. Stephanie is sitting on a school bus. Bored, she takes out her school schedule and reads it. After reading it, she takes out a notebook and writes, "Dear Diary." Well, you're not a diary, you're a notebook. My dad bought too many, so I thought I would use you as a diary. Anyway, dear diary, today is the beginning of something big. Today I start high school. I am a freshman at Globe Town High School. Well, it's not official until I've had my first class. According to my schedule, my first class is World History with Mr. Thomason. I hope it's a fun class. I'm really not into history. It's kind of boring. Well, I'm not actually sure if it's the history or the teachers who teach it. Anyway, I hope I do well my first day. I want to make a good impression. This is the start of the rest of my life. High school will determine whether I go to a good college, and college will determine if I get a good job. And getting a good job will determine whether I get to buy a Benz and a mansion and all that stuff. So I have to do well. I have to take these 4 years seriously. I think this will be a fun 4 years, though. I'll be able to meet new people. The high school is new. They built a huge high school about 3 or 4 years ago. They decided to have John Heights Middle School and Susan Diego Middle School students go to the same high school. So unlike many students before us, we get to meet a lot of new people. Well, it's time for me to go. We have arrived at the school. I'll write to you later. Stephanie has arrived at school. She walks to her locker. She looks and touches it in amazement. Her friend Jill looks at her. "What is your problem?" "Nothing. I'm just so amazed." "So amazed of what?" "Jill, we are in high school. We are finally in high school. All those years we spent watching teen movies and always wanting to know what it would be like to be in high school and do all those cool things like play sports, become a cheerleader, pick on the nerds, have a food fight, and kiss a boy. We finally get to do all of that." Jill responds, "Do you know how silly you sound? It's just high school. It's no big deal. Now college, that's the big deal. You just need to get through high school with a B average. Get 1200 or more on your SATs and you're set." Stephanie replies, "Are you crazy? High school is more than that. You have to do extracurricular activities. You should be reaching for an A average, and the SATs are changing. We have to do a lot more to survive in this place." "Stephanie, to survive in this place, you have to be nice to everyone and don't make the wrong person upset. Let's face it, this is high school. We have gangs to worry about, crazy boys who want to shoot up the place, and teachers who want to have sex with us. There's a lot more we need to worry about than grades." "Jill, you're so negative." "So what's your first class?" "Geography." "Mine's world history. I wonder if we have any classes together." They take out their schedules and look at them together. Stephanie says, "Oh, we have Italian together." A boy walks by, two of them. Three girls follow him. "Jill, do you see that guy?" "Who is that?" "Brian. He's from New York." "How do you know that?" "Because everyone is talking about him. Just because some cute boy moves from New York, everyone thinks he's some kind of a celebrity." Stephanie stares. "Wow, he's sexy. You think I have a chance with him?" "Probably not. You'll be too busy getting an A average." "See you in Italian. Ciao." So I'm here in my first period class. There are a few people in here I know. The teacher looks pretty cool. He has gray hair and a long ponytail. Believe it or not, I am sitting next to Johnny. Well, his name is John Hunter. He is so cute. We went to middle school together. He said hi to me. Oh, I know that sounds weird, but when you like a guy, for him to say hi to you is something major. I'm going to go. I think the class is starting. Good morning, class, and welcome to World History. My name is Mr. Thomason, and I will be your teacher for this year. A student leans over to Stephanie. He's so formal. I'll be taking attendance now. Just raise your hand when I call your name. Hillary Atkins, Andrew Avenger. As he continues, the student continues to speak. So, Stephanie, how was your summer? Fine, thanks. Do I know you? Lisa. Lisa Higgins. Lisa Higgins? You lost so much weight. You look good. Well, not that you didn't look bad or anything, but I get it. My mom sent me to a fat camp over the summer. I hated her for it at first, but I'm glad she did. So, how was your summer? I went to performing arts camp. I had a lot of fun. So, can you believe it? We're finally in high school? I don't know why everyone's making a fuss. Stephanie raises her hand after Mr. Thomason calls her name. I don't understand why everyone is not making a fuss. This is a big deal. It's just high school. Yes, it is. But it's the key that will get us into college. It will help us get a job. Did you know that people hire students who have a high school diploma over people who have a GED? Lisa raises her hand. You're still making a big deal out of nothing. These 4 years will be the easiest time of our life. Mr. Thomason speaks. World history, what does that mean to you? Hey, diary, I'm beginning to think everyone is right. Maybe this is not such a big deal. I always thought high school would be something everyone would be happy about. Maybe it's nothing. Chances are these 4 years will be the most boring years I will ever experience. I'm going to go now. I should probably pay attention to the teacher in order to pass this class. Until next time, bye. Lunch. Stephanie is sitting at a round table in the cafeteria. She takes a bag lunch out of her book bag. Stephanie, what are you doing sitting here by yourself? Hey, Melinda, how are you? I'm doing fine. Come sit with me. Stephanie gets her things and walks with Melinda to another table. You guys remember Stephanie, right? There are two other girls sitting at the table, Lori and Sarah. Hi, Stephanie. How are the classes so far? Asked Lori. They're okay. What classes have you had? Asked Sarah. World history, typing, and English. What about you guys? Lori says biology, English, and Spanish. Gym, basic science, and algebra, says Sarah. Melinda responds, you have gym first period? That must suck. Well, I had world history, French, and female, vocal. Stephanie asks, who's your history teacher? Miss Rubenstein. So what do you guys think about high school? Do you think it's a big deal? Melinda replies, it's not that big a deal. I mean, most people make it into a big deal because it's the last step towards college. But other than that, it's just school. Lori says, my mom thinks it's a big deal. All summer, she kept bothering me about my grades and how important it is to do well. All I know is there is a couple of cute guys, and I plan to date one of them, says Sarah. Stephanie asks, have you heard about Brian? Sarah asks, Brian who? Melinda answers, you mean Brian James from New York? Lori responds, yes, I have, and he is so cute. Well, then I need to meet him, says Sarah. I've met him already, and he's not all that cute, replies Melinda. He is very conceited. There is nothing cute about a conceited boy. She leans over to Lori's tray. Are you going to eat that? Not now that you've touched it. They all laugh. Hey, diary, I am in basic science right now. The teacher is Mrs. Grover. That's a weird name to have. Anyways, I don't know that many people in this class. Most of these students are from Diego Middle School. Saw Brian again and a bunch of girls who are following him. He seems to always have girls following him. He'll probably be the unpopular drunk at the 10-year reunion. His accent is cute, though. They talk so funny in New York. Anyways, I saw Johnny in the hallway. He smiled at me. I think if I do any dating, it would be with him. I don't think I have a chance with Brian. Hello, class. I'm Mrs. Grover. I'll be taking attendance. Then we will start class. Oh, I have to go. Class is starting. I'll tell you about it later. Till then, bye. Dear Diary, science class is over. It was okay. The teacher seems nice. I met some of the students from Diego. They seem to be nice too. I'm now in basic math class. I hate math. I understand it. I just hate calculating useless stuff, like when are two trains going to meet. That's something the conductors need to figure out, not me. Anyways, I had fun in lunch today. Today was my first day in lunch at high school. I really don't understand why everyone is making high school seem like no big deal. Maybe I'm just too excited. I don't know. Well, I have to go. Math class is starting soon. Oh, yeah, my next class is Italian. I get to see Jill, and I haven't seen her all day. Not even in the hallways. Well, until next time, bye. Anastasia, a beautiful blonde, walks into class and sits next to Stephanie. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. You remember me, Stephanie? We had art together in the fifth grade. Remember McBiggle Elementary? Oh, yes, of course, long time no see. So, how are you doing? I'm doing well. How about you? Not too bad. This high school stuff is pretty cool. Did you meet Brian? Stephanie sighs. No, I didn't get a chance to meet him yet. He's really cute. However, I heard his personality's on the downside. Anastasia replies, yeah, he likes himself too much. It's hard to date someone like that. You'll spend more time talking about him than anything else. So, how was your summer? It was fun. I went to performing arts camp. That sounds fun. It was a lot of fun. How about you? What did you do? I spent the summer with my dad in Connecticut. Oh, that sounds like fun. Why Connecticut, though? That's where he lives. My parents are divorced. I spent the school year with my mom and the summer with my dad. Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry to get in your business. No, don't worry about it. Take out your textbooks and turn to page 7. Seems like class is starting, says Anastasia. We'll talk after class. Play catch up. Okay, I'm sorry again. I really didn't mean to. It's not a problem. On page 7, you will find the introduction of basic math.
To read the diary of Stephanie Dane, go to authorcaseybell.com.